Hello everyone. Today, we're diving into a pressing issue facing the United States: the challenges posed by wild wolves. An estimated 1.2 million acres of forest have been lost to urban development and logging, with the impact being particularly severe in states like Alaska, Idaho, and Montana, all of which are known for their large wolf populations. This loss of habitat has forced wolves out of their traditional ranges, driving them closer to rural and urban areas in search of food and territory. As a result, conflicts between wolves and humans have escalated. But how is the U.S. government responding to these challenges? Find out, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. This has led to serious economic consequences for ranchers. Wolves often target calves because they are easier to take down than adult cattle, causing significant financial losses. According to a 2023 report from the United States Department of Agriculture, there were more than 2,300 recorded wolf attacks on calves, resulting in an estimated $3.03 million in losses. Each lost calf can be worth between $1,200 and $1,500. These attacks not only impact farmers' income, but also raise major concerns about the safety and sustainability of the livestock industry in the affected areas. A BLAP, while being highly intelligent, they often employ tactics to distract guard dogs, allowing other pack members to attack livestock. The aftermath of these attacks is typically marked by visible signs such as crushed grass, broken bushes, and disturbed soil, which not only highlight the damage but also raise concerns about the safety of the remaining herd. The presence of wolves can also be a direct threat to domestic animals. In many cases, wild wolves see domestic dogs as competitors or threats in their territory, leading to aggressive attacks. For instance, in rural Idaho, there have been reports of wolves climbing fences and attacking guard dogs, causing serious injuries or even killing them. To tackle these safety issues, the U.S. government has authorized wolf hunting in certain areas under specific conditions to manage wolf populations and minimize conflicts with humans. Wolf hunting requires a permit from a wildlife management agency, and there are often quotas on the number of wolves that can be hunted in a season to ensure the population remains sustainable. Hunters need effective strategies to track and hunt wolves. They often look for paths that wolves frequently use, such as near water sources, forest edges, or trails. Wolves tend to follow specific routes to patrol their territory and search for food. Identifying areas with wolf footprints or drag marks are ideal spots to set traps. One of the most common tools for hunting wolves is the foothold trap. These traps are designed to grip the wolf's leg without causing serious injury, allowing the hunter to safely approach and handle the animal. Always use rubber gloves when handling the trap to prevent leaving behind any scent. You can use soil, leaves, or a specialized deodorizer to help mask the trap scent. Setting the trap correctly is crucial for success. Dig a small hole about 2–3 inches deep, just big enough to fit the trap. Place the trap in the hole, ensuring the mouth of the trap is level with the ground. Cover the trap with soil, leaves, or moss to make it look natural and undetectable by wolves. However, not everyone supports wolf hunting. Animal and environmental groups are deeply concerned about the negative impact it could have on wolf populations and ecosystems. They argue that hunting could significantly reduce wolf numbers, leading to ecological imbalances. Regulating prey species like deer and elk, a decline in wolf populations could disrupt the natural order. Strict regulations are in place to prevent overhunting and commercial wolf hunting. These violations often result in hefty fines, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars depending on the number of wolves hunted and state laws. Additionally, violators can face prison sentences ranging from several months to several years. When faced with these challenges, we need to find solutions that are both sensible and sustainable. Do you think foot traps should be part of the solution, or are there other approaches? Leopard hunting in South Africa is primarily organized by reputable bodies such as the Professional Hunters Association of South Africa, the Carnivore Association of South Africa, and the Federation of South African Hunting Associations. These organizations typically coordinate 2 to 3 hunting events annually. The primary reasons for these hunts stem from the growing threats that leopards pose to humans, livestock, and pets. But what drives these majestic yet dangerous predators to encroach upon human habitats, leading to such necessary interventions? Let's find out together, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get our latest updates. In July 2024, South Africa was ravaged by significant bushfires, severely reducing the natural food sources of leopards. As a result, these predators began to invade farms, seeking alternative prey and often targeting, notably, Muipla, as Hereford's farm in the Eastern Cape was particularly affected, has reported consistent leopard attacks on their cows. Each year, the farm loses approximately 4,250 cows to these predators, resulting in a devastating financial impact. These losses account for about 30% of the farm's annual revenue, translating to a staggering $4.5 million. To protect communities from predators, An estimated 2,500 to 3,000 hunters participate in hunting organizations annually in South Africa, focusing primarily on controlling leopard populations. To legally participate in these hunts, hunters must obtain a hunting license and a specialized permit to hunt leopards. The cost of these licenses varies, typically ranging from $500 to $1,500, depending on the region and specific regulations in place. This fee helps fund conservation efforts and ensures that hunting is conducted in a sustainable and regulated manner. So why is the dry season in South Africa ideal for leopard hunting? Hunting organizations in South Africa usually schedule these activities during the dry season, which runs from May to September. This timing is strategic, as leopards are more likely to be active and visible during these months due to the scarcity of water sources, making it easier for hunters to track and spot them. Hunters typically use high-caliber rifles, often equipped with advanced scopes for accuracy over long distances. In addition to firearms, hunters rely on a range of equipment, including camouflage clothing, to blend into the environment and GPS devices to track the movement of leopards. Additionally, to increase their chances of a successful hunt, hunters often use baiting methods to lure leopards. This involves placing fresh meat in areas where leopards are known to roam. The bait is positioned to draw the predator into a specific location, usually within the hunter's line of sight, ensuring a clear shot. This method, while controversial, is effective in controlling leopard populations and preventing them from posing a threat to livestock and human settlements. How do you think teamwork and collaboration impact the success and safety of leopard hunts in South Africa? To ensure safety during leopard hunts in South Africa, hunting organizations typically divide participants into small groups of 4 to 5 people. These groups usually consist of experienced hunters, trackers, and sometimes local guides who are familiar with the terrain and leopard behavior. The collaboration within these small teams has brought increased precision and safety, minimizing the risk of accidents and improving the overall success rate of the hunts. After the hunting process is completed, these groups are required to report detailed information to the hunting organization. This includes the number of leopards hunted, the exact locations of the hunts, and any significant observations made during the process. The data collected also helps in adjusting future hunting strategies and maintaining a balance between predator control and conservation efforts. How do you think organized hunting can contribute to both wildlife management and community safety? In particular, the organized and systematic approach to leopard hunting in South Africa has significantly highlighted the role of these hunting organizations in managing wildlife and protecting communities. Over the years, these organizations have contributed to a noticeable reduction in leopard occurrences near human settlements. Specifically, the rate of leopard attacks on livestock and humans has decreased by about 16 per year, thanks to these well-regulated hunting activities. This decline in attacks has brought a sense of security to the people living in affected areas, showing the tangible benefits of controlled predator management. What are your thoughts on this approach? We'd love to hear your perspective, so please share your views in the comments section below.
Stick with me. I'm gonna get the truck in here.
You know what America's largest invasive mammal is? It's the wild boar, scientifically known as Zeus scrofa. With a population of about 9 million, these creatures are spread throughout the United States. So what damage do they cause to humans and the ecosystem, and what methods do hunters use to deal with them? We invite you to watch the video to find out. Are you prepared to embark on this immersive adventure? Don't forget to leave a comment with the number 1 to show your excitement. Wild boars are a major economic threat in the United States, causing an estimated $2.05 billion in damage annually. This immense financial burden is felt most acutely in Texas, where the damage alone is estimated at $400 million each year. The widespread destruction these animals cause affects various sectors, including agriculture, infrastructure, and the environment. Have you ever considered the financial impact of invasive species on local economies and how such costs are managed? States like Georgia, in particular, face severe challenges due to the destructive habits of wild boars. Large fields of corn and other crops are often uprooted and trampled by these invasive animals, leading to significant financial losses. A single herd of wild boars can devastate an entire crop field overnight, leaving farmers with little to salvage. This not only affects the farmer's immediate income, but also has long-term implications for food supply and prices. Can you imagine the frustration and financial strain on farmers who have to repeatedly deal with such devastation? In addition to agricultural destruction, wild boars cause extensive damage to property and infrastructure. Their rooting behavior can undermine roads, damage buildings, and disrupt water systems. This kind of destruction can lead to costly repairs and maintenance, straining public and private resources. Damaged roads and culverts require immediate attention to prevent accidents and ensure public safety. What do you think communities can do to protect their infrastructure from these relentless invaders? To mitigate this threat, coordinated hunting activities and effective management strategies are essential to safeguard both livelihoods and ecosystems impacted by wild boar. Hunting wild boars in the United States requires hunters to adhere to strict licensing and regulatory requirements. To participate in hunting activities, hunters must obtain a full hunting license and a hunting card. Additionally, they must have a thorough understanding of the hunting regulations specific to each state, as these can vary widely. These regulations are designed to ensure the safety, legality, and ethical standards of hunting practice. Shotgun hunting is a prevalent method for managing wild boar populations, utilizing the power and precision of 12 and 20 gauge shotguns. These shotguns are favored for their versatility and effectiveness in close-range encounters, making them ideal for the dense vegetation and rugged terrain where wild boars are often found. Hunters must be well-versed in the use of these firearms, understanding their range and impact to ensure ethical and successful hunts. The choice between 12 and 20 gauge shotguns typically depends on the hunter's preference, with the 12 gauge offering more stopping power and the 20 gauge providing a lighter, more manageable option. Especially, hunting wild boars requires a high level of skill and a deep understanding of their behavior. Successful hunters must be adept at tracking these animals, which are known for their intelligence and elusive nature. Wild boars are highly adaptive, often changing their patterns to avoid detection. This means that hunters need to be familiar with the terrain and the habits of the boars in their specific region. Knowledge of their feeding times, movement patterns, and preferred habitats is crucial. Additionally, hunters must be skilled in the use of their equipment, whether it be firearms or trapping devices, and be prepared to respond quickly to the boar's aggressive behavior when cornered. The combination of these skills and knowledge is essential for effectively managing the wild boar population and mitigating the damage they cause. But hunting wild boars presents several significant challenges that require both skill and caution. One of the primary obstacles hunters face is the dense vegetation in the areas where wild boars are commonly found. This thick foliage limits visibility and shooting range, making it difficult to spot and accurately target these elusive animals. The dense vegetation not only provides cover for the boars, but also creates a hazardous environment for hunters, who must navigate through tangled underbrush and uneven terrain. Have you ever tried to move quietly through a dense forest? In particular, one of the advantages of hunting wild boars is its accessibility and relatively low cost compared to other wildlife management strategies. Shotgun hunting, for example, is a popular method because it does not require expensive equipment or most hunters can participate with basic gear and licenses, making it an accessible option for many. This approach allows for widespread participation, which is crucial for managing the large and rapidly growing wild boar population. Additionally, the low cost of entry encourages more hunters to take part, contributing to more effective population control. Have you ever considered how the accessibility and cost of hunting methods influence participation and effectiveness in wildlife management? Besides, helicopter hunting is a widely utilized method for managing wild boar populations, especially in states such as Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana. This technique allows hunters to cover large areas quickly, increasing the chances of locating and eliminating these invasive animals. However, one of the primary challenges in hunting wild boars is the high cost of operations. Hunting, particularly with advanced methods like helicopter hunting, requires significant financial investment. The costs include purchasing and maintaining equipment, securing permits, and hiring skilled personnel. Helicopters, for example, are expensive to operate, with fuel, maintenance, and pilot fees adding up. However, to participate in these night hunts, hunters must obtain the proper licenses and adhere to strict regulations set by the California Department of Fish and Wildlife Board. These regulations are designed to ensure safety, ethical hunting practices, and the preservation of the ecosystem. Have you ever wondered what it takes to prepare for such a night hunt, including securing the necessary permits and understanding the specific rules that govern nighttime hunting? Hunting wild boars at night requires specialized equipment to ensure success and safety. Popular choices among hunters include the AR-15 and semi-automatic rifles, known for their reliability and effectiveness. These rifles are often paired with advanced lighting equipment, such as night vision and thermal devices, as well as weapon-mounted lights, to enhance visibility and accuracy in the dark. These tools are essential for tracking and targeting boars, whose nocturnal habits make them particularly challenging to hunt. Have you ever used any of these technologies in your hunting experiences, or are you curious about how they operate in real-world conditions? Let us know in the comments. One of the key advantages of hunting wild boars at night is the significantly reduced human presence, which enhances the effectiveness of these operations. In the stillness of the night, hunters can move with greater stealth, leveraging advanced technologies like night vision and thermal imaging to locate their targets without alarming them. This discreet approach increases the chances of success, as wild boars are less likely to be disturbed by human activity and more likely to follow their natural behaviors. By minimizing disturbances, hunters can manage the boar population more effectively, thereby mitigating the extensive damage these animals cause to crops and landscapes. Have you ever wondered how the cover of darkness transforms the dynamics of hunting, making it a more effective strategy for managing wild boar populations? While nighttime hunting offers several advantages, it also comes with notable disadvantages. One major challenge is limited lighting, which can significantly affect a hunter's visibility and accuracy. Even with the use of night vision and thermal imaging, the natural darkness can make it difficult to spot wild boars clearly and distinguish them from other animals or obstacles. This limitation not only reduces the efficiency of the hunt, but also increases the risk of accidents, as hunters must navigate uneven terrain and dense vegetation with minimal light. With that, the combination rifles with off-road vehicles is a necessary strategy for hunters due to the impressive speed of wild boars, which can reach up to 30 miles per hour. This combination allows hunters to keep pace with these agile animals, providing a stable platform for accurate shooting while covering large areas quickly. Using off-road vehicles in wild boar hunting offers significant advantages, starting with substantial time savings. Wild boars are incredibly fast and elusive, capable of reaching speeds up to 30 miles per hour and covering large distances in off-road vehicles enable hunters to traverse vast and challenging terrains quickly, keeping pace with the boars and reducing the time spent tracking them on foot. This efficiency allows hunters to maximize their efforts, cover more ground, and increase their chances of a successful hunt, making the process much more effective than traditional methods. Additionally, the use of off-road vehicles enhances safety and provides a stable shooting platform, which is crucial when dealing with such formidable and unpredictable animals. Wild boars are known for their aggressive behavior, especially when cornered, posing significant risks to hunters. Being in a vehicle offers a protective barrier, significantly reducing the risk of direct encounters and potential injuries. Moreover, the stability provided by the vehicle allows for more accurate shots, as hunters have a solid base from which to aim and fire. This increased accuracy not only improves the chances of a clean, ethical kill, but also ensures that the hunt is conducted more humanely. The combination of speed, safety, and stability provided by off-road vehicles makes them an invaluable asset in the challenging pursuit of wild boar hunting, offering hunters a strategic advantage in managing these swift and often dangerous animals. However, using off-road vehicles in wild boar hunting presents significant disadvantages, particularly in terms of noise and disturbance, safety risks, and environmental impact. The noise generated by these vehicles can be highly disruptive to the natural habitat, causing stress and disruption to other wildlife. This disturbance not only affects the animals but also alerts the wild boars, making them more elusive and difficult to. Furthermore, the noise can negatively impact the tranquility of rural and natural areas, affecting both wildlife and human residents who may live nearby. Moreover, the environmental impacts of using off-road vehicles for hunting cannot be overlooked. These vehicles can cause significant soil erosion, damage to vegetation, and the creation of new trails that disrupt the ecosystem. The damage to the land not only affects the immediate area, but can also have long-term consequences on the environment, including altered water flow and loss of habitat for other species. These environmental consequences highlight the need for careful consideration and responsible practices in wild boar hunting to mitigate the negative impacts on the ecosystem.
He's gonna die, but yeah, I'm hitting him. They're bleeding.
Come on, get him!
We will explore pheasants, a large bird species in the United States, where the population is up to 51 million, concentrated mainly in California, Montana, and Oregon. These states have diverse landscapes and favorable climates that create ideal habitats for these dazzling birds to thrive. Although not a native species, pheasants have thrived thanks to their remarkable adaptability and the success of conservation efforts. Their significant presence in these areas highlights both the ecological impact of invasive species and the complex balance required to manage and conserve diverse ecosystems across the country. Pheasants are omnivorous birds, capable of consuming a wide variety of plants, leading to significant economic losses for farmers. It is a significant threat to agriculture, causing extensive damage to crops such as wheat, corn, peanuts, and vegetables. This destructive behavior results in an estimated $500 in annual crop damage, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture's day. Their diverse diet and feeding habits make them a formidable pest for farmers across the United States. What measures have local farmers taken to minimize the impact of these pests? Follow me and you will know soon. Strategic hunting is an essential method of controlling pheasant populations and minimizing their impact on agriculture. These hunts are often organized by nonprofit organizations and government agencies, typically during the fall migration period. Effective management of their populations through hunting helps protect crops and reduce economic loss. Various hunting methods are employed to control pheasant populations, including the use of rifles, traps, and hunting dogs. Rifles are the most common method, while traps and hunting dogs, though used less frequently, remain effective. Hunts are usually conducted in large fields, such as those planted with wheat, corn, peanuts, and vegetables, where pheasants are likely to be found. Continued efforts in hunting and other control measures are vital to mitigate the impact of these birds and protect the agricultural industry. Effective management strategies are essential for maintaining a balance between wildlife populations and sustainable farming practices. Do you know which control measures are better? Please share your opinion to contribute to balancing the ecosystem.